We now come to our technology showcase section, and this week we are going to Singapore to hear from the entrepreneur Adrian Yeo, CEO for Atera Water. Now, Adrian was previously at Sembcorp, and prior to that he worked at another tech company which ultimately listed on the Australian Stock Exchange. He is what many people would call a serial entrepreneur. Now, when we chatted before I spoke to him on this call, I asked him what his most embarrassing moment was, and he told me a very amusing story about how, being a young man in his 20s, he was helping deliver a water scheme in an orphanage in Indonesia that had following a hurricane. Now, he was this enthusiastic but inexperienced young man, and so having connected all the pipes together, he'd forgotten to include any glue. And so when the system was turned on, water spewed everywhere and the children laughed, probably at him as much as with him. Now, I love this story because it's a classic entrepreneur. There was a need. He felt he could help, he muscled in, he did the best he could despite not really knowing what was needed. And entrepreneurs like Adrian tread where others fear to go. And that's impressive stuff. So here is Adrian talking about Atera Water.
Good day, everyone. My name is Adrian, and I'm both honored and excited to introduce my company as CEO and co-founder of Atera Water. Founded a year ago as a spin-off from Nanyang Technological University, Atera Water develops sustainable and value-driven water filtration solutions. We are fortunate to be supported by one of the world's top schools in material science, setting the stage for our flagship product, Clarity. This nano-composite hollow fiber membrane is our contribution to sustainability in water purification. Existing membranes are commonly made from engineering polymers using toxic solvent-based techniques. These methods not only harm our planet, but also inflate the technology's overall costs, which impedes widespread adoption. It is against this backdrop that Atera Water's vision emerges, a future where membrane technology aligns with broader global objectives, specifically the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Our work directly contributes to Goal 6, which is about ensuring access to water and sanitation for all, and Goal 12, which focuses on responsible consumption and production. We aim to make a substantial contribution towards achieving these goals by developing new materials and processes that are not only affordable, but also have a low carbon and environmental footprint. The challenge is twofold. How do we make it affordable? How do we make it eco-friendly? Current life cycle costs of membranes are 30 to 50% higher than traditional methods. Frequent membrane replacement contributes to this financial burden. So what drives up the cost of manufacturing these membranes? First, the raw materials. Engineering polymers like PVDF are in high demand. These polymers are not only used in water filtration, but in the manufacturing of high value-added products such as batteries. Second, let's discuss solvent disposal. The solvents used in fabricating these membranes are highly toxic. Their usage and disposal are highly regulated, adding yet another layer of expense. Replacement membranes also generate carbon emissions, wastewater, and solid waste, which are serious environmental issues. Now, on to what makes our approach so disruptive. Enter Clarity. Designed for an array of systems, both submerged and pressurized, Clarity integrates three core elements: nanotechnology, sustainable materials, and a solvent-free manufacturing process. Our use of nanotechnology enhances mechanical properties, providing a filtration system that's built to last. We've designed Clarity with an innovative module design and the ability to select different pore sizes, making it versatile for a range of applications from water to wastewater treatment. But what sets us apart is our environmental commitment. The materials used in Clarity are not only recyclable, our production process is also solvent-free, drastically reducing our carbon footprint. Clarity uses commodity polymers such as polypropylene and polyethylene as its base material. Most membranes made from such polyolefins are weaker than their counterparts, which are made from engineering polymers such as PVDF. However, we've re-engineered these polyolefins, fortifying them with nanocomposites to achieve robustness and durability. Our enhanced materials offer high chemical resistance against a broad spectrum of wastewater contaminants, ensuring efficacy even under harsh conditions. Plus, the large surface area of these membranes delivers high throughput, optimizing both space and resource use. In the municipal sector, our systems offer transformative solutions for treating surface water sources like rivers and lakes. In the industrial sector, Clarity is invaluable for a variety of applications, including F&B and pharmaceuticals. Before we close, I'd like to share a tangible example of our impact, a case study from Vietnam. Our client, a local water utility, faced a widely fluctuating raw water quality from a river source. The turbidity in the river water could increase from 20 to more than 300 NTU within a day. We developed the TerraStream system, which uses our Clarity membranes to specifically address this problem. Over a period of more than 2 months, we demonstrated that TerraStream could handle high turbidity levels without the need for pretreatment, with the minimal use of chemicals and the minimal production of sludge. We have recently concluded a letter of intent with the same utility to scale up the solution to provide clean water to 30,000 people. This case study doesn't just validate our technology, it validates our approach, our vision, and our commitment to solving water challenges sustainably. In conclusion, Atera Water isn't merely offering another product. We are a solutions provider committed to a sustainable and responsible future. Thank you for your time and attention.
Atera Water is doing a fundraise over the coming months, so if you're an investor or a corporate partner who wants to get involved, then let me know. Equally, if you're a utility or end user and you liked what you heard, let me know too, and I'll do the introduction.